Welcome, I'm Tony Cordator. I'm a property lawyer. Today I'd like to chat with you about joint ventures. Now, joint ventures are an illustration of that old saying, two heads are better than one. Joint ventures go back a long time, but they really started to flourish in London in the 1750s. Picture the scene in Edward Lloyd's coffee house. There'll be a merchant, there'll be a ship owner, there'll be a banker, and there'll be an insurer. They chat, they sip their coffee, and together they agree to contribute their funds and their skills to a trading joint venture. They want to trade textiles, slaves, and sugar. Here's how it works. The ship is loaded in Liverpool with textiles and armaments. It sails to the Niger Delta in Africa, where it sells its cargo, loads up with slaves. It travels west, across the Atlantic on the trade winds to the Caribbean. It might stop off at Jamaica. In Jamaica it will sell the slaves to the plantation owners. The ship is empty. It will buy rum and sugar from the plantation owner and head back to England. But before it gets there, it must avoid the ruthless pirates of the Caribbean. Assuming it docks safe in London at the West India Dock, the joint venturers will have made a profit, and they'll have another coffee, this time to repay their contributions and divvy up the profits. They might agree on another joint venture. As they sip their coffee, or the new sensation from the Orient tea, and sweeten it with the sugar that they've brought back from Jamaica. Now, the common law has always recognised joint ventures, but it used to call them joint adventures, because at common law they recognised they were risky propositions. Today we call them joint ventures, and just like they used to do in London 250 years ago, they can make all these decisions at the local coffee shop over a latte, and the profits will be just as sweet. For more information about joint ventures, why don't you go to my website, propertyinvestmentlawyer.com.au, and go to the Joint Ventures tab.